So, we've come to the conclusion of a long journey. It's taken us from the fundamental building blocks of our senses and movements to the many layers of complex cognitive processes that make us who we are. Finally, we have all the background and tools we need to understand human conditions at the highest level, namely neurological and psychiatric disorders. That being said, I have one last question for you. How will you use this knowledge? This might sound like a trivial question, but let me explain. As you learn about the categories and diagnoses that exist in the field of modern clinical science, you'll find that they're sometimes described in a very straightforward manner. If a person checks these boxes, then they are considered to have this particular disorder, which can be treated in this particular way. That's a very powerful system that allows us to pinpoint problems efficiently. But this power also makes it easy for us to reduce people to a set of data and symptoms, when in fact they're so much more than that. A diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease doesn't just mean memory loss. It also means coming face to face with the sheer horror of having everything you know and love slowly vanish from your mind. A diagnosis of Parkinson's disease doesn't just mean tremors and stiffness. It means coming to terms with the fact that even the simplest joys of walking and talking to people will become a deeply frustrating challenge. The emotional toll, the impact on the everyday lives of patients and their loved ones, this is all part of it too. As much as symptoms can inform a diagnosis, they are nowhere near a full understanding of the individualized experience that these patients have. So don't let the impersonal nature of diagnosis cloud your view of the real people behind these conditions. Make a conscious effort to be mindful about what others are really going through, and let that be your reason to care. Because that right there, that's the foundation for a society that we'd all be happy to live for. So, let's do it.